Hello and welcome to the next vlog. This one's all about the BowThuster chamber, which is at the front of the boat. You don't go in here very often, hence why it's a haven for spiders and rust, and lots of wiring from previous installations by the look of it. It's also where I keep the mop. Yeah, the yellow item is the motor itself. And all that's in there is that and the battery really, along with the safety bits, which is an isolator switch and a fuse. But it all needs to come out because it's all starting to fall apart. So here we go. So let's need to take the battery out first. You can see there's two cables on that. The thick one goes to the BowThuster itself. The other one is supposed to be the charging wire, but actually that goes to my radio. So it's been charging via the radio circuit, which is not right. Also being very careful to put insulation on these. It's not so much a problem for this one, but it will be for the Plus because it's very close to the chassis of the boat. You can see how corroded the battery terminal is there. With this chamber you just seal it up and you don't really go into it unless there's a problem, so it's been left to its own devices for a long time. Now taking off the rusty positive terminal. A little bit nervous here because obviously I'm very close to the casing. Don't need to touch that. I have to keep in mind that although this is disconnected, it's still getting a charging current from the mains charger, which is at the back of the boat. So that's still 13 volts odd, so I do need to protect it. I find these little bags are a godsend for this. They're really good at protecting cables. And now we've got the battery out, you get a much better view of what's in the chamber. So you can see that's the rear of the isolator switch. The old cables, the lugs on them are not very good, they look quite old. And also there's a bit of rust around there as well. Exposed fuse, it's not ideal. This bit of kit serves no purpose whatsoever, so that's been left in there from a previous BowThuster I think, which is now defunct. So I used the opportunity just to get rid of that as well. There you have it. I think it was some sort of controller for a BowThuster. Then looking down here, this is at the back of the isolator switch. So just carefully taking these off. There you can see the wood and how rotten it is. And a quick view of the back. So See, it's all seen better days. They're just really trying to get rid of all the old electrics. That's all going to be replaced. It's all rusty and it's no good. I don't really like these exposed fuses as well. Plus it took me a long time to get it out the bottom again when I dropped it. This wood was just falling apart, so I've got some new buffalo board for that, which would be much better. And now it's squeaky pants time here. Read up on removing the BowThuster, and you should be able to do it with these 4 bolts. But obviously it goes against your logic to do this, because you're thinking that you could potentially sink your boat. But it is designed cleverly so you can do this. This is not easily accessible. Not something you'd want to do. And after I got them all out, it was pretty solid. So I was beginning to think, do I persevere and get it out, or do I just bolt it back up again? So I thought I'd have a bit of a go here. And then it starts to rock. So that's my cue. These things are bloody heavy, so I was trying to lift it out really carefully. I was half expecting to see water gush into the boat at this stage. There, and with that gone, you can see the arrangement there, how it works. That little spindle in the middle there, that goes down to a propeller into that chamber. But you can see the rust now, and you get a good view of everything. I'll just take you down and have a look. There's quite a lot of room under here. It's a shame it can't really be used for much. It's just really a spider's den. So yeah, so the object is to clean this area up. And then it's my world famous rust removal process. Scraping, brushing, treating. This really isn't easy to do. It's my arm is at full length here, and there's just no way you can get in there properly. Then once I got all that, I had to figure out how to get it out. So ended up using a scraper and a long nose pliers to try and scrape it up. A bit Heath Robinson, but it seemed to do the trick okay. And there you can see how tight it all is to get at. Not easy. Then because it's such a long way down, I had to rig up a brush and some bamboo just so that I could reach it. And here's my trusty bottle of Vactan, just to slosh it around in there. And here you can see my careful application. The rust occurs because you get condensation in this chamber, so it just drips down from the top. It's not coming in from anywhere else, so it's just really trying to protect this so it doesn't come back. And get some idea of how difficult it is to get at these places. And there it is, all treated. Just wait for that to all do its magic. But no, job well done. And next bit, we'll sort out all the electrics and get all that back in and working, and upgrade the cabling and just make it look nice. Thanks for watching again. This continues in the next vlog. Thank you. Bye bye.